Alright, so today I'm gonna show you a little bit of my house because it's very cute and it gives me like Indonesia vibes. Right? This is very particular. I don't know how to explain that, but it's so peaceful in a certain way in the architecture and stuff. It's pretty it just reminds me, all right? So right now I'm in my living room. I don't know if you can see because it's too bright, but the river is just right there down here. And that's the city. I'm going to walk you through a tour in my apartment, and right now I'm currently in my bed, which is very cool. But I think the best what sorry the best yet is things like, as you can see, like the mountain, it's right there. So the owner of the house, he made very very nicely, like to put windows here and also the kitchen down there, which you can still have access like to the view of the mountain. Sorry about the noise of the aircon. It's on because it's winter right now. It's 12 degrees, but it feels like minus whatever. I don't know, winter in Brazil, it's way different than winter in Europe, for example. I can be -4, -10 outside in Europe, completely fine. But in Brazil, 10 degrees, it's already killing me. I don't know why. I think mainly because, like, the houses and everything, they're not prepared to be warm in winter. It's just as cold as outside, so maybe that's one reason. So let's go to the subject. Sorry, I put this to help me film it. So this is a major view of my bedroom, and as you can see, sorry, let me just make it better for you. That's the river and the city. It's right there, you know? And if you go all the way down there, this is my neighbor, okay? The owner of the house. This is not part of my house. But if you follow the river, you're gonna get eventually to the beach, which is right there. So I'll show you outside in a bit. This is my deck, and I have a boat, a little boat, which I think for me it's the best part. So the tricky part of here, it's this, like the stairs. They're very narrow. Is that a word that I want to use? I don't know. But you have to be careful. You definitely don't want to arrive home a lot like really drunk, otherwise you'd sleep on the couch because it gets very tricky. So here's the kitchen, and as you can see, what I was telling you about the mountain. Wait, I'm gonna open this one. Let's go. Come on. It's a bit. So yeah, as you can see, like, here's the mountain, which I personally think it's very very cool because, like, you're cooking, you know. So yeah, so here's my fridge, my survival supplements, water. Here's where I cook, and here is where I store everything. It's very very small, but I don't think you need more. One thing that I really want here, it's a table which I can work because this one is very very small. Let's go to the living room. So let me make it brighter. Yeah, so I changed this today, like the layout. This couch was right there, and the TV was right here. But I assumed it would be better to put the TV there, so I can actually watch anything from anywhere of the house, which I couldn't before because it was right here. Personally, I prefer this way. I'm thinking about putting like a picture on the wall or something. And it's very, very cozy, as you can see. This is a whale's bone from its spine, I guess. Very, very cool, right? Let me turn my sanctuary on. Fuck. No can do. But yeah, this is where I keep my belongings, and well, this is where I'd say I have fun. This is my wetsuit because, you know, beach, surfing. Yeah, that's nice. In here we have this, I don't know how to call this, swing, which once fell down. It was not very pleasant. And as I said, this is a very, very small table. As you can see, I have a bunch of stuff which makes it harder to work. And this is to take out humidity of the place. Right? So now we're going to the best part. Wait, let me turn this thing on because I think it's shaking too much. Alright, so for the best part, I saved the best for last, which is my boat. It's nothing special, okay? Don't get too excited about it, but it's very, very nice. Okay. One last thing, the ceiling. The ceiling is also very nice. This is not real wood, it's just, but I have windows everywhere so I can pretty much see everything. And damn, it's cold as fuck and too bright as well. Man, it's freezing outside. So here I have chairs so I can enjoy, because during summer it's fucking nice. And usually the water is blue or green, but today we call it olive oil, color of olive oil, which is not that nice. So, but let me show you around. Yeah, so this is my deck, my stairs, and the front of the house. That's it. All right. Here, it's already the neighbor, which is my friend, and he made this to rent, and I'm renting it. You should definitely see his house, right? Maybe I'll make another video if this one goes, at least if it has at least one viewer, which is already too much because I just did this channel. I'll show you his house, which is very nice. So this is not part of my house, but this is. Look what an incredible and cozy. This is brand new. We made it like last month. So you come here, and I have to cross the river to reach civilization, and for that I have my boat. And that's the thing that I use to cross it. As you can see, that guy over there is doing it right now. That's how I cross it. So you see it? So yeah, and if you follow here, you're gonna reach the ocean, which is really nice. And I love my boat. I can, if I put an engine on it, I can do, you know, the whole river, go for lunch and stuff like that. And that's pretty much it. This is my friend's house. I'm gonna show you just a little bit because it doesn't really like. So you have his house here, right? I'm not gonna show you inside, but you have this whole thing, everything. And you have a sauna over there with the pool. Pretty cool, right? Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's right now winter, which is disgusting. But you should see it here on summer, right? It's, wait, let me put it a little bit more dark. Hold on. Yeah. It gets super beautiful and super fun. And that's pretty much it. But before we leave, I'm gonna take you for a walk through the neighborhood with the drone. So enjoy the view, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.